Good morning, everyone. My name is DeathDealer2347. Morning, afternoon, whenever the hell you watch this. I am remaking BioShock Infinite for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, which will be on the Steam Workshop as soon as it's done in the next... God knows, I have no idea. But, so what we're going to do in this stream is we're going to play around in the game. We're going to show you guys what we have built so far. Then we're going to talk about the early access to the map, the Discord, all that fun shit. I'm going to go ahead and hop in-game right now. We're going to pause the music. We'll show you guys the map as it is so far. Get into this. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Amazing start to your week, your weekend, whenever you decide to watch this. If you're watching now, if you're watching later. So let's go ahead and hit full screen. Go ahead and jump into the game itself. I think last stream I started out already in the welcome church, so now we're going to start off in the lighthouse as if we're actually starting the game itself. Here we go. It's just like in the game. Booker rows in on the rowboat with the Lutesses, hops on the lighthouse. Boom, the game starts. You get your pop-up notification as to what to do. So we're going to make our way up into this lighthouse. Actually, I think I am... No, I'm not going to, because there is music inside of the thing. So you can see it's almost a pretty accurate one-to-one recreation of the game itself. As we make our way up into the lighthouse, this is like the bedroom area. It's all in shambles. We make our way up through to the point where this guy is dead, but I don't have that model. We're going to go ahead and crank the power on. Make our way up through. I do need to come back into the lighthouse and reclip this area, make some adjustments, excuse me. And then we have the actual puzzle from the game. Now, if you want to see how to use the puzzle, if you don't remember from playing the actual BioShock game, I do have a hint for it right here. It shows you guys what to do. We'll go through. See, I gotta like reclip this whole area. It's a little bit too jagged. Let's go ahead and bring these swords. We'll get a whole animation sequence similar to when the sky flashes red from Columbia flashing down. Is the map live yet? No, not yet, not yet. But we will talk about how you can get it early access playtesting in just a little while. We're gonna wait for a little bit of time. Now, that was the animation sequence with the sounds, the audio. Typically, I skip over that because it takes a little bit of time. You know, I don't want you guys sitting here watching the whole thing. But I do want to come back in here, retweak it a little bit, and then all the players will come in here. They'll go ahead and press hold to ascend. The HUD vanishes. They can move around, but their gun disappears. They can look out the window, and they're going to be propelled into the city up in Columbia. Just like in the game where you land, you're lowered down into the shaft, you have all the gears and clockwork going, all the giant placards that have the quotes are posted right there for the player to see. The players are locked in position, but they can look around if they choose to. Then they land, the zombies start spawning, the HUD comes back, get an objective pop up. We have the actual perks from the game, or the vigors, replaced with the perk model, so that was Quick Revive, replaced with Possession. We got the Shadows of Evil zombie models. You can hear the audio from the game itself, that song that's playing. We make our way over here. Let's go ahead and grab a gun. I clearly didn't give myself the 50,000 points, so we're gonna have to play it organically. Looks good, thank you so much, I appreciate it. We're gonna flip a couple rounds, we'll play it for a little while. We'll talk about the early access, the Discord, and then we'll jump into Radiant. Yeah, and we'll as I'm playing this, I'm gonna decide on what in particular we're gonna focus on. Because every stream I focus on a certain area, whether I'm adding to it, redetailing, adjusting. Really should have started myself off with some more points, but I did an update to the Steam Workshop for it. 750. Okay. You should absolutely use the Shadows perk jingles. What's that? Oh, the perk jingles from the Shadows of Evil. Oh yeah, we can look into that. Actually, I think. Let me pause this so you guys can see the actual perk icons pop up. I'm gonna go ahead and hide my camera for a second. And then we'll bring it back. You guys can see that we have the perk icons. So you see right here we have the possession perk. Just like this one. Alright, so we're gonna make our way through. We have the actual quotes and models from the game. We added some 115 elements in there to kind of give continuity as to why there's zombies there. The giant Comstock statue, I'm so happy we found that. This statue, let me tell you right now, to find it in the game was an absolute nightmare. I need double points. You have another little side area right here. Little shield location, box location, another perk as well. I'm gonna try and save my points so that I can explore the map a lot quicker for you guys. See, we have a little like side area right here. You can't get in here, but you can see that that's like the side where it has Lady Comstock. We'll make our way through. What's up, man? Hey, TNT, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm doing well. We're just gonna play through the map just a little while. We'll talk about some little admin issues. Not issues, but little things. And then we're gonna jump into Radiant. So you can see we have this giant area. It's a little dark, but in BioShock, it's also very dark. So I try to keep it consistent. Then you come over here, accept your baptism. Pretty much where the priest drowns you in BioShock. And then you land into the exterior part of Columbia. Come through the drain. But the zombies start spawning in. M14 gang, rise up. Got another vigor right here, stamina up. I don't think I'm gonna buy that. Let's keep pushing on through. Really, I actually redid this entire church. It didn't look like this before. We actually got it all revamped. In addition to a lot of other areas outside of this church, which we're gonna see in a second. Oh, we actually have the box here, nice. And hopefully I can survive long enough to show you guys the working skyhook system. Played like 30 rounds of this last night, just testing, looking for issues. Couldn't find too many, but it still needs a little bit more polishing. Open here. Just like when Booker opens the door, you can see the city for the first time. Walking out, we have moving parts like the tram right there. The giant blimps in the background. Where's my M4? Oh, I'm almost out of bullets. Ugh, that's not good. Might actually need to hit the box. Let's see if I can focus my shots. Come on, box. Hook me up. Hook me up. Grenade launcher? Dude, what? War machine, what? Of all the guns I could have got. Yeah, you can see we actually redid the exterior of the church as well. So you see, like, this didn't look like this before. It's all redone. Dog round, sensational. That's gonna suck with this grenade launcher, though. Reload, come on, reload. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna die here. What? They're just taking him right to the dome, bro? For real? Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna put on God mode just so we can get through this. Definitely start with the Mauser too. Yeah, so the Mauser is the starting pistol, in the game. When I got into the Welcome Church is when I bought the M14. Because when I played this game, when I actually played BioShock, I think you actually start with the Mauser when you're getting rode in. Thank God. Max ammo. Definitely gotta try and hit the box again so I can get a different weapon. Oh, my bad. No, you're good. You're good. You probably weren't here just yet. Oh my god, this gun is not good for starting. Worst box luck in the history of box luck. I think I might actually take this out. This kind of sucks. Come on, give me a good point builder. Give me a good point builder. Come on, baby. FFAR? Fuck yeah, we'll take it, dude. How much did I make this door? I'm pretty sure I just made this door 1,000. Yeah. Alright, so let's make our way into, like, the wide open area. This area is definitely good for training. You got this whole wide open space. Right here. Giant Comstock statue. The Pack-a-Punch machine is just here for just playtesting. That is going to be in another area of the map. Just here for now. We have Hudson's. We can actually go in there. There's actually Jug and music Easter egg, little teddy bear. But we are actually going to get to the Skyhook animation. What we're saving up for right now. I'm pretty sure this door is also 1,000. Yeah, $1,000 for that. Focus on these not these blimps, these headshots. And then I just need one more. One more door. I'm actually really happy with this alley. I don't think I had this finished last stream, but this is all done now. And then I started building up there. We just haven't finished just yet. We're only about a quarter of the way through the building of this map. Is it me or are the statues small compared to the game? Well, you think that's small compared to the game? I think it's pretty close to scale when I compared it. But I could also run back BioShock and just check. Alright, we just need 1,500 points, and I can show you guys the skyhook. Next time, I am definitely going to be starting with 5,000 points, or at least a little bit more. I think you normally start it with like 500,000. The one's in the garden, so he's one. Come on, slide, baby. Slide. These right here might be too small. I might need to rescale these. Make them a little bit larger. Die. Oh my god. Oh yeah, my god, no, I can't. You can also go to and from the welcome church. So you can go back in here, unlike in the game. Press it and enter the church. Because I do have a box location, quick revive, etc. And then you make your way back. The only place you can't get back to after you start is the lighthouse. Alright, so we have 1,500. Now the cherry on top. What everybody's been waiting for. Let's make our way up to the first skyhook trigger. God, this map is fucking huge, bro. Take the skyhook, go up to the trigger. You can actually zip line around. I just got to fix the audio on it as well. Zip line through, and the skyhook system is also, it's going to continue through. I just have it cut off right there. And then the players will make their way up through for the rest of the map. And then there'll be speed cola right there. These perks and everything will not be here. They're going to be spread out a little farther. Make our way back. You can zip line to and from. This is a weapon, so you can buy. You can get it for free at every little zipline location. If you don't want to use it anymore, if you're like fuck this, whatever, you can grab another gun. I don't have enough points. And then at any point in time you want to use the skyhook system, you can just go ahead, pick up another one. No points, no nothing. So this is the map as we have it so far. I'm really excited about it. I think it's looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this. Go ahead and turn the music back on. I can show you guys my pretty face again. All right. Now, let's get into what we're going to be doing. Looks very good. That's sick. Thank you guys so much. So, if you guys join the Discord, right, I have a new link right here for early access. I know everybody's like Patreon, right? You don't have to do it. It won't hurt my feelings, but if you're like, man, I really like this map and I really want to play it, you can join the Patreon. You click on the link, join the Discord, click on the Patreon. It'll bring you to the page, which I just made. It's brand new. Use that link. It will take you to the Steam Workshop where I have the map. You can play it early. You can give me feedback in the Discord as well. So like right in here, you guys let me know like, hey, I was playing it and this area is all fucked up, or hey, I think you should add this, take this away. The game looks like ass. The game looks really good. Whatever. It helps me develop it better for what you guys want. You guys get to play it early. Yeah, and there's no pressure. You don't have to do it. Also, in the game, let's go ahead and open up Radiant. I set up a thing, which I also have a link in the description. Any donations, $10 higher, Again, no pressure. If you want your name in the map, I do have like a wall of heroes. So any donation, $10 or higher, their name will get put into the map. And if you donate more than once, you get like little tally marks, etc. So as soon as this opens up, I'll show you guys the plaque for that. So I actually just made this right before stream. Because I figure I've seen a lot of map creators, they have like a donation wall. I thought, fuck it, why not do it if anybody wants to donate on stream. So you get your name on the wall of heroes. And hopefully we can fill it up. Get a good lot of names in here. And then this is just right by the giant Comstock statue itself. And the link for that is in the description of the video. At least it should be working. And then once the donation pops up, I'll read it in there. We'll add it. Good to go. So that's enough self-promoting. That's enough like of all that shenanigans. I think for this stream, we are going to actually be working in the lighthouse. There's a lot of things in there I want to fix. Because I'm pretty happy with the Welcome Church itself. Clancy, we will check out that, the scaling of these statues. If I go in the game and I see that they're like, if these are too small compared to how it is in the game, we can definitely make them larger. It's just really quick, easy to do. Let's see, yeah. So as you guys saw in game, I actually do a lot off stream when I'm not promoting the development of this. So this area is pretty much done. I'm really happy with it. This is Hudson's. We didn't go inside of here. But we have a little music Easter egg teddy bear. There's a box location as well. And then we have Devil's Kiss, which in this game is Jug. So yeah, this is coming along really well. This Pack-a-Punch is going to be in a separate area. I remember they were really tall. Yeah, I will definitely check it out to do a little comparison. Because all I have to do is go right here, click on the model, and then I can increase its size or decrease. Alright, so let's go into the lighthouse, which is like 10 million miles away. Fix my sleeve. Chat, how is everyone's day so far? What is going on? You guys having a great morning, afternoon, evenings? I don't know where you are time zone wise. This was like a morning, so this is like morning for me. It's almost 12 p.m. And I want to do like a test because I normally stream in the evenings and afternoons. But I'm going to have to dedicate streams and the live developments of this to this weekend. So this was like a little test run to see if I can get good viewership or not at this time. Alright, so there's a couple like areas in here which aren't flipped properly. Like when I was running up this staircase right here, I was definitely getting stuck right there. I'm probably gonna just add some clips there. Some of these staircases are not lining up against the walls. So I need to go in, add some clips, some metal textures to line them up. And then right here, this connection point is a little bit wonky. So the models that I ripped from the game do not line up. Like this staircase, this is supposed to be just one staircase. But for some reason, it just didn't like match. Like it was either too low or the models were going like through the wall. So I had to add two different staircases. And reclipping this was just a fucking nightmare, dude. So we're gonna have to be paying attention to that. I think I can only see in this time because it's 8 p.m. there. Okay, bet. That's good to know. I actually have a poll going in my Discord for anybody that joins, which I think is in the just chatting. So if you join the Discord, let me know the best time for you guys to watch it. I also have it in my community page on YouTube. There's like a little poll going to see like, hey, this is the best time to watch it, etc., etc. Because I want to show you guys the map. I know you guys, a lot of you guys are excited about it. So let's go ahead and just start working, stop talking. Let's go ahead and get map correctly. Prefab. This was good, this was good. Right at this point, I need to add a clip. That should be good right there. Alright, now we need to start worrying about these. So like the only staircase that lined up was this first one. I sent you the jingles. They're near perfect in my opinion. I'll definitely check them out, bro. Thank you so much. Need to get brushes right there. Don't know why this is making the brushes like 4 feet long. I'm gonna find it. Let's see if we can find a good metal texture. God, I always hit the cap lock when I'm typing. That. Yeah, that looks like it'll match. How they made it. Is the mod tool similar to Blender? I honestly think it's easier. It's similar in the fact that you can make like what I'm making right here is brushes. You can do that similar in Blender, but I wouldn't say that it's like 100%. Maybe it's like yeah. It's really hard for me to do because I barely know Blender. I only just started using it to export models. So I couldn't give it like a good 100% comparison. A lot of map makers use Blender, like Logical, for example. He uses it to make his own perk machines and shit. Zella, who's making Die Rise right now, uses it to make the weapons that he ports in. So I would say it's good for making like small like view models, like guns, perk machines, and shit like that. But yeah, it's really hard for me to compare the two, honestly. Whoa, fucking whipping around. Does the song suggestions on Discord automatically add to your queue? No, so that... What I'm playing right now is, off of this website, if it'll, like, let me pop up. What I'm playing right now is off of epidemicsounds.com. And it's not linked to my Discord at all. But if anybody adds anything in there and they're like, hey, I want to listen to this while you work or watch your stream, definitely put something in there. It has to be copyright free, obviously. Otherwise, YouTube is gonna like burn me at the stake. There, gap there, no, there. That's where you put the jingles? Sick, dude. I will definitely check that out. Where else was I? I don't think I was getting stuck. Let's listen to him. Go ahead and pause this right now. Background.
Something to make you feel strong. Reach for juggernaut tonight, sugar seduction delight.
When you need to feel big and strong.
Reach for juggernaut tonight.
So cool. Your movements lifeless. You want more speed. You're feeling restless. So take a sip, yes. You'll move much faster.
I think this one's
Cow. Speed colors the end. To feel big and strong.
Reach
This
for
one's
juggernaut
not.
tonight.
Onto the ground now. You need a little revive. Yes, you do. Oh, you roll, get up and go. You pick up the pieces and
This
go
one's
with
not
the
as well,
flow
okay.
now. You reach up on the shelf. Cowboy, can't you slow? They'll end
Double
up
tap,
low
double tap.
where they Come and get your Happy Mo gun. That's what I'm on, dear. I guarantee. Take more if when you're around Louisiana.
There's things around the corner. Love life's in decline.
I think this one's in there.
You'll no longer be a boy with a little widow's wife.
The little widow's wine.
With a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wife.
Come and get your Happy Mo. Boy, can't you slow? You're feeling restless.
Get strong.
This one is my favorite. Of all of them, just listen to them. This one is definitely my favorite.
When you need to feel big and strong.
When you need to feel big and strong. Hell yeah. The BioShock soundtrack is way more vintage. Yeah, because BioShock Infinite at least takes place in 1912. So any sound, big band, that kind of like era music will definitely fit well in the game. Okay, so let's see. The hell was I doing in my life? Oh yeah, this right here. Where's the shit we were just listening to? Okay, yeah, the clipping on this. Trying to look for any like other buggy areas that I remember. Yeah, like this needs to be clipped right here. This model. Where is it? This map is so clouded I can barely see what I'm highlighting. Oh, it's right here, okay. Need to add a wood clip. Fuck it, I'm not worried about with the clip being right there, so close. What else? This is all clip, this is all clip. I never had any issues running up here. That's touching, make sure it's not coming out the other side, good. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I need that clip right here as well. Where's that stair clip? I was getting stuck right here at this staircase. That should add for a lot smoother. 'Cause now there's like an extra step for the player to go on. This right here needs to be clipped. Good, that's good, that's good. This model's right here. I think I'll just do a regular clip on these guys right here. That's good. When did you start with mod tools? Right around the time Noah J announced a mapping contest, because I'm an avid watcher of his, and he was like, yeah, mapping contest, I'm giving away some money, blah, blah, blah. Anybody can enter. And I was like, shit, I want to do that. So he started his first one, I think he was Halloween contest. I didn't participate in that. That's when I started downloading in mod tools. Then he had his what was the one, right? It was this Halloween movie themed. That's when I didn't enter that one yet. And then the video game one was the first one that I entered, which was, where's the one I submitted? So right here. So I made a couple maps. I was learning, I was testing, getting some good instruction. By the time the video game contest came around, I submitted my Fallout one. And then for the next contest, I did Veil of Shadows with XX Bearfang, a buddy of mine. We worked together on that. And so, roughly about a year and a little bit of change. And in that time, I've learned so much about the mod tools. And there's still so much still to learn. Like, I only have, let's see how many hours. How many hours I have. Yeah, I have 2,000 hours. There's dudes that have like 12,000 hours. So, relatively compared to mod tools, I am very new at it. And I love it. It's like my favorite, like, pastime, my favorite little hobby. Okay, so I had issues. This. I think I'm gonna go in, and instead of doing these generic staircases, I'm just gonna do one like smooth brush like I did with this staircase. This is just one smooth slope. And I think when you have blocky ones like this, they're good up to a point, but having just a smooth transition for the player to walk on is even better. So let's go ahead and make this into a new prefab. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna make it into it. Let's just move these stairs out of the way. Let's just... We have that. Oh my god. Stairs. Oh. 2K hours is not a small amount. No, I've put in some hours, like, but compared to other map makers, like, I'm still very, very new. But yeah, I've put in some fucking hours, dog. I think any chance I get free time, I'm doing this. That's how much I enjoy it. Let's do a 6x6. Ah, this is starting to angle weird. Damn it. Okay. Just... Six by six. Turn it into that catwalk texture. And these different clips that I'm looking through right now, they make different sound effects when players walk on them. Or shoot them or whatever. You want to have a clip that actually matches what you're clipping. Which is why I was doing wood for those bookshelves. There's no like rope one, so I just did a regular clip on that. This is a catwalk staircase, so that's exactly what's getting used here. I don't think I got the time to learn it. You just learn it. You don't have to do it all like in one night. You just take time, do something simple. It's definitely not something you learn like overnight. Like I've dedicated about, yeah, like I said, a year and some change. And every time I always try and learn something new. Whether it's a new like technique, a new way to use like clips like here, for example. But you don't have to do it all in like one sitting, of course. Accumulation, practice over time. Now this is like the tedious part of doing this shit right here. But you get a lot higher quality when you take a little bit of time to get it to mesh just right. By far, my least favorite thing about mod tools is what I'm doing right now. I can't stand clipping shit. I wish I could just load a model in, players can't walk through it, we're good to go. Is this to make the model solid? Yes. So the models in mod tools themselves, players can just fall through them, whatever. So you have to clip everything, and it's a fucking nightmare, and I hate it. If there was just one thing I would change about mod tools, it's this right here. Especially when I have to do like a patch like this. Ugh, brother, kill me. It's weird that it's not automatic. Yeah, dude. Whatever they were doing in Radiant, like, I don't know why they decided to not have models automatically solid, but whoever made that decision needs to be, like, fired immediately. But I guess we should be blessed that we have mod tools anyways. And it sucks that we'll never get it again for another game. Only hope is BO7. There is no hope, dog. We will never get another mod tools. We won't. They won't do it. Especially with the new COD HQ, because it's on everything's crossplay. You can't play custom maps on consoles. And then anything you update for, like, let's use PlayStation for example. In order for you to have an update or a mod or something on there, PlayStation has to approve it. Now, there's thousands of people making mods for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. There's no way they're going to sit down and be like, yes, I approve this BioShock map, or I approve this Simpsons map. Like, no, because they have to go to those companies, get permissions. Like, the fact that we do it right here, that we have mod tools strictly on Steam, where consoles don't have to get those verifications, is just a blessing. And the fact that COD HQ is always going to be cross-platform from now on until the end of time, we're never going to see it. So console users, big rip, if you ever want to play custom zombies. And this engine and everything that I'm doing is so outdated. This game came out in 2015, dog. 2015. Almost a 10-year-old modding engine. Like, we need a new one immediately. Okay, this looks better. A lot smoother. (2015), but a current yet. So like, it is a very good. Like Black Ops 3 is probably the most optimized and visually, like, aesthetic game of that era, and has been holding strong ever since. Like, everything you see right here, especially in-game and everything, you could run this off of a 1070, a RTX 1070 at full, like, full graphics, full everything, right? And it would just look just as good. I have a 4060 Ti, but you definitely don't need anything higher than like a 1070 to play this. That's the beauty of this this program. Cold War looks good. I don't know why they chose. Yeah, I don't know either. Cannot rationalize it. Okay, so that one's clipped. That actually didn't take me as much time as I thought. And I think... It plays very good on a 1060? Yeah, dude. I think this one was fine. I think the biggest issue I had was just right here. Then I need to put a little default character to visualize the distance. (30 FPS on BO6 at a minimum, though. Yeah, BO6. I don't know what it is about BO6. Like, I don't think it looks as good as, like, BO3, for example. Like, I think there's a lot of, like... There's a lot of positive things about the visuals of BO6, but there's just... It just doesn't look as clean as, like, this. Like, if this... I don't know, maybe I'm biased because this is literally what I'm doing right now. But this just looks so much sharper and cleaner, clear image, color-wise, vibrance, than BO6 does. Maybe that's because I edited, like, the LUT that's associated with it. But, I don't know. I think they could do a lot better. And they have the newest Radiant, which is what this program is. So. The only thing that sucks, that really sucks about this, about Radiant, is the fact we have bake lighting and not dynamic lighting. So once I'm done putting a model down or a brush or whatever, I have to hit this little lightning bolt, and then it bakes the lighting in the game. The only thing that's annoying about it. Okay, so This clip, I think, was fine. That's right, we were using Bob. Those of you who don't know, this is Bob, the MVP of model scaling. It's just a bad engine, yeah. Good, that's good. So yeah, I think my only friction point I had was right there. I thought the lighthouse was finished. It's like I'm like doing little like tweaks and shit. But the lighthouse it's pretty much done. I'm pretty happy with how it looks, what's going on. It's doing like a little polish right now just to clean it up a little bit. J.O., what's up, dog? Good to see you. How's it going? Did I delete Bob? Yo, where'd Bob go? Did I get rid of him? Yeah, I must have got rid of him. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these clips. Sick. Alright. Now I just need to test it just to make sure that the it's not as like clunky and blocky walking up these stairs. We'll see. Bungo bro, just got back into learning the tools again. Been rewatching your streams for this map. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and save this. Let's close it. Let's do a little compile. Shouldn't take too long. Maybe about a minute. Especially because I'm not doing the lighting. What are you gonna make, Jo? What are you gonna make in mod tools? What's your map gonna be? Tell me, oh wise one. There was someone a while ago who wanted to like, I don't know if they were doing a farm or something, but they wanted a corn texture. I couldn't help them out. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Let me change my 500 points. We definitely need more for testing. 50,000 will be good. This shouldn't take too long. And while this compiles real quick, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back, guys. And we're back. What do we got? For my first map, I'll be making a skin Italian town. Ooh. But like the main square and courtyard will be playable. I'll learn all the features of it. And I'll go to a better size map. Yeah, so it's always good to start small. Like, don't be a fucking animal like I was. And I wish I didn't. So my first map I ever made. Where the fuck is Steam? The first map I ever made is Star Portal. First thing, I was like, boom, mod tools, right? Gonna learn this. I'm gonna compete in the Noah J contest, right? My inspiration was, I don't know if you guys know what Stargate is, but I was like, I want to make a Stargate themed map where you portal to different worlds and the map is gonna be huge and enormous, right? So I made like an Egypt area. I made like an ice world planet. Kind of like a devilish hell, like Margwa world. Planet Margwa, I called it. There's the actual, like, my recreation of a Stargate. I had a, like a tropical island world. And then, like, a base area, right? This map was huge. It was killing me to learn it. And it became the most unplayable map on the workshop. You have to fill up a bunch of soul boxes in all these different areas, right? And then you have to, you escape the map. That was all I could, that's all I knew. I didn't know shit about programming. And there's like zombies running in the distance, sand dune zombies. Zombies don't even go after the players in some areas. They're all like scattered. Sometimes they're just standing there because they have no path. So, don't do what I did and make a huge map. Do a small. Yeah, that's where I burnt out my first project. I was trying to make a whole... You were trying to make the fucking Peaky Blinders. What is that? Birmingham? And it was just too much. Yeah, dude. I feel that on a personal... Personally, I feel that, dude. It's like Vanguard? Yeah, I remade Vanguard zombies. Alright, so now we're going to run it. We're going to test out that clipping. You guys can see the loading screen if you haven't already, because I do have an animated loading screen for solo players, and then a regular, like, solid one for multiplayer. You guys will see, like, the loading one. And I was going to put the mod on to where you'll have the, because I have music associated with this as well, but this is the loading screen. But I kind of don't want to have a mod as a requirement to play the map, so it might just be a silent one. Just an animation. Birmingham the Heath. That will be my second project once I nail the tools down. Yeah, once you're like, okay, I understand how the zombie pathing works, how they need a solid floor to work on, everything has to be connected, you know. I learned a little bit of scripting and programming. I asked Death Dealer, and he was like, yeah, man, that shit's gonna be fire. It'll be good. Alright, so let's go ahead. Make our way up. Also, the Mod Tools Discord, I've seen you in there a couple times. There's definitely a lot of people in there to help out as well. Alright, so that's a lot smoother. Players can freely walk up. It's good. Let's check out this one. No spaces. Emulates the stairs are mounted to the wall. And I walked up there smooth, no jumping, no requirements. Good. Alright. Piece de resistance. Alright, that was much better. Much better. Okay, yeah. So it definitely was that staircase. That was the issue. Run up this, no problems. Okay, sick. Sensational, dude. Knock that off my bucket list. Go ahead and fire it back up. And we're gonna go back into the city, continue developing the town. I tried making a spiral staircase once, gave up pretty quick. I'm gonna show you, as soon as this opens, TNT, I'm gonna show you my spiral staircase that I made with just brushes. What you saw right there is actually a model from the game, so don't be too impressed. It is just a model, and then I just added a clip to it. But I am gonna show you right now the first staircase I made prior to me learning how to export models. Let's see. And I'll show you the technique I did, and it actually went really smooth. Where is my prefab browser? Now, hopefully this didn't change. Let's see. Where'd it go? What? Where's the fucking prefab? Way over here. Okay, so this right here is my first like iteration of making those steps, right? So what I did was I just have flat brushes. And I think one of my earlier streams of this, I was making this. They're just regular brushes, right? Steps. And then what I did was I added a cylinder. And I started the cylinder here. I made it a dense cylinder so you can have more verts to move. If I go in here, prefab, enter prefab. Right, like this is a dense cylinder so that I could have more verts to move it, and then I just angled it, right? Added these individual models, which are just pillar models for staircases. Made 3 copies on this side, made 3 copies on that side. And then to avoid like the clunkiness where the players are like, it's all like jagged and fucked up, I did this solid mesh, or just this flat, smooth mesh, and just curved it around the staircase and made it a catwalk clip so that it makes the sound when you get that clunk, 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 clunk. And this actually went really well. So if you're like, fuck, man, I need a spiral staircase, just like remember how I did this here, and it'll be good. Instead of doing like just having these clips and it's all like jagged and the players are like bouncing and shit. Smooth little like transition, what is this called? Terrain patch. Smooth terrain patch right there. Angle it, make it go around the sides. Piece of cake, dude. And that's what I had in the lighthouse originally. Clancy, you already have a full Easter egg in mind. I know 4, there's gonna be a Pack-a-Punch Easter egg to get you to a secret area. And then, as for a whole Easter egg, I know for a fact I'm going to have a main one. I haven't decided on what I want to do yet. If I want to follow a story from BioShock Infinite, if I want to do one brand new, original, BioShock Infinite themed, I haven't decided on that. But I don't make maps without Easter eggs anymore, once I learned how to do scripting. Loving the map. Man, all the details so far with all the extra features. Implementing it. Gonna be sick when it's finished. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Gonna be seeing this as a first place feature in one of... But, oh, dude, I got featured in one person's review maps for my Fallout one. And, that was pretty exciting. So, to get like, first place in his videos or his, like, criteria, that would be pretty sick, dude. That would be pretty sick. I think even Noah J reacted to his, like, custom zombies 2023, 2024, whatever it was. My favorite part of this map is the town area. Yeah, we're still not done with it too. Like, I still want to do a little bit more. Like, I think we're actually going to focus on detailing this statue a little bit more. Because this, like, walkway right here looks a little bit too plain. But visually, this is probably one of my favorites. Especially when the train car goes through these tracks. Which was a bitch to make, but piece of cake. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, in regards to this, I did want to add some, like, textures to it. Make it a little bit more dirty and shit. Because this just looks a little bit too clean. Here we go. I might not be able to do like a giant one. I might have to do this individually in parts. Because this texture is going off on this grass right here. Which is annoying, but it's fine. It's like tedious. It's fine. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Actually, I might just do smaller ones. So indecisive. Let's put some blood on this, right? Are you any good with Blender? I wish I could get help with that with map making. So I am just learning how to use Blender to rip models and put them into Call of Duty. I'm not 100% on like Logical, for example, for making perks. Zella from remaking guns and shit. I could definitely show you how to export models from Blender into Call of Duty and then vice versa. I can show you how to do that. But when it comes to like using Blender as the software itself, making things in there initially as my own personal model and then putting that into Call of Duty, I'm not 100% with. I'm still learning that myself. Radiant, I'm pretty comfortable with. Like this right here, I'm pretty comfortable with. List info. There it is. I want to feather it. So you see how it's like a sharp? See how it like the shit just cuts like straight. It's a straight line of decal, right? That sucks. You don't want that. So what you do is you go into the entity info of it and you feather it. So we're gonna feather it in the Z direction. You'll see it. Oh, I gotta add feather. You'll see it kind of like smoothing out. Kind of want to do that with all these different areas. I sort of want to be able to model windows and doors for my maps so that I can make them viable doors instead of just brushes. Yeah, you can absolutely 100% do it. But there are a lot of good models for like windows in the game. Just the default models. And there are good like map files on DevRaw. But if you're like, fuck it, everything in here sucks, Blender is definitely the way to go. If you get Zeus, you can convert prefabs you make in Radiant and turn them into models. I'm probably going to have to do that because I'm starting to approach the model limit in this. So I might actually have to look into Zeus as well. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, barrels. You'll notice in my map, there's no burning barrels, even though that's a trademark in Call of Duty's maps. I don't have any burning barrels, yo. But I am gonna put one in right now. Vintage ones. Chat, I need your help. It would really benefit me. You guys hit that thumbs up for me real quick. Yeah, if you guys like the stream, if you like the work that I'm doing right now, it helps me out. It helps get this video and shit out for other people to get to know about the work that we do. So if you guys could do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up. I don't typically ask much for that, but it does help me grow, and I appreciate all your guys' support in that. I'm trying to find a good, like, where's the dirt model, bro? JL, thanks, dog. Appreciate you. Where the fuck? There we go. There. Let's see MVP, dog. Okay. Hide. After I'm done with this project, hopefully within the next couple months, what is another map I should do? Any thoughts? What is a map you guys were like, would be like, yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to play that as a map. Jackson T-Loud 2? What is that? What is that, good sir? Oh, The Last of Us. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. The Last of Us. Okay. And also, it doesn't have to be like game related. Like, it could be just like a custom zombies map that's just like a concept. Like, it could be a game one, which is fine. It could also be like anything. Like, I want to see a I don't know, fucking a city map done or something like that, you know. Let me hear your thoughts, chat. Talk to me. Let me hear it. Right, Jackson's the city where they live. Yeah. Boards and shit right there. Do a dare. Ooh. If Vanguard didn't suck, that map probably would have been great. So that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. And not a lot of people are remaking Vanguard maps. Not a lot. I think there's like maybe a couple. That one would be sick. I wonder if I can find the geo for that. And then just redo it. That'd be fire. Wait, I was joking? You might be joking, but I would crank that out, dog. I want to see more non-Ulyssians. Someone made that crackhead map that was super cool. How they play, not the prettiest map thing. Okay. I don't think there's any debris. Can't find any like good debris, dude. Ugh. Let's see if I can find any like boards. Think of mod tools, Radiant, all this shit. Detailing is probably my favorite, as opposed to making like huge, like making like the whole areas. Like that fucking sucks, dude. But like when it comes to just adding like the details, the decals, the models and shit, that's probably my favorite part. Rick and Morty Citadel? Oh, shit. Now you're starting to spit some fire. Dude, I haven't watched Rick and Morty in so long. It kind of like died off after like season 3 or 4. I was such a fan of that. I wish I had more patience to detail. I always give up and say good enough too early. That happens to me. And all I do, right, is I go, yeah, good enough. And then I remember in the back of my mind, it's not good enough, right? And I stop for a while, I take a little bit of a break, and then I come back and I go, yeah, I could probably put some blood here, or some dirt piles or something, right? So it's always good to like step away from it, go work on something else, come back. Like these lights right here. Like at first, it was just the Comstock statue, right? Boom, done. I was like, fuck, it looks great. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll graffiti it, right? So then I made a false prophet thing, and I put a help thing on there, and I was like, sick, right? Okay. And then Ash, who's an avid watcher of the streams, was like, it looks too dark, right? And I was like, fuck, I know, I'll put some spotlights on them. And so I added 4 spotlights on each side. And I was like, god damn, that looks good. So it's always good to like take a break, come back to shit. And then these giant like blimps that float and move. I was like, fuck, that'd be cool if I had those in the game. And I wrote the little like program that makes them follow around the trucks. So it's always good to just go back, redetail, add more shit. Oh, I can't find. It was like a rifle I was using on the ground. I don't know if I like the graffiti, to be honest. Everything looks so clean. I don't know if I like the... So you don't like that false prophet and help thing? You would prefer that instead? I think my intention was to kind of give it like a reimagining, because in BioShock Infinite, right, everything's so pretty and like heavenly and like and I kind of wanted to just fuck that up, have like false prophet, you know, this road is all crumbled, there's trash and shit. 115 Rocks playing, which the effects aren't playing right now, which sucks. Yeah, the city looks so clean as a whole, I don't think it matches. So I need to dirty up the city more to keep with the theme, instead of just this one statue. It's a good point. Dude, where is this rifle that I use? There it is. Depends on how you do the story. It's true. It's true. I know for a fact that this takes place kind of like after the fall of the town. When Elizabeth destroys the what the fuck is it called? When Elizabeth destroys the giant siphon. And the Vox have taken over and they kind of like fucked everything up. Are you gonna put Elizabeth's mirrors as teleports? I'm actually gonna have the tears in here. So there'll be like tears that take you to places. And there's gonna be two or three locations where the tears take you. One of those tears is a Pack-a-Punch quest. You can get this bad boy right here. And I'm undecided if I want to do this classic Pack-a-Punch or use the newer one where it's like you just go up to it, upgrade your weapon. Because someone did import that. Debating, or I just keep it classic like Pack-a-Punch, the whole knuckle animation thing. Still undecided. Played the game so long ago? Yeah, dude. I had to like replay it and then watch like YouTube videos of people playing it so I could be like, oh, that's how this map looked. Or the game looked. That's right. Wait, it's not. Oh, it's because it's not a decal. Stupid. I was like, why can't I do the feather thing? Not working. Because it's not a decal. Dog rounds with the police. Oh, they're all like zombified police coming after you. Is that the guys, the police in the game? Is that what you're thinking of? Can't find. I think that looks fine. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm pretty happy with this town square and coming out. Pretty happy with this. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, I got a little bit more time. Oh yeah, I wanted to come back in here and these walls are a little bit too clean. Definitely gotta dirty them up. Wait, save this. As long as it matches the theme of BioShock Infinite, I'm down to do like anything. Need to get the back sides of it too. I don't know if you remember it right, but I think there was a music playing in the stores across the city. You can put that in the map. Yeah, definitely. And I think we talked about it when I get to the ambient sound design for it, because there'll be like, there's gonna be like music playing as soon as the player, like I'm gonna put a trigger right here. There's gonna be some ambient music going, maybe some wind sounds because you're like, we're up like the city in the sky, right? So there'll definitely be like audio in here. It won't just be like quiet like that place. I'm back. Damn, what a detailed area, man. Well, I mean, this is pretty solid. This needs a little bit more love, honestly. Which is why we're making these buildings not so clean. Oops. And I want to redo these side buildings. I think they look like shit. And I want to redo them. Maybe spend a little bit more time on them. I don't like... kind of don't like how the... kind of don't like how that looks on the windows. I really hope I can get to this level of detailing. Just take your time, dude. Just always try something new. Like, I'm not special. But always take your time. Try and do something new. Try and think like, wow, I wonder what this would look like if it was dirty or if it was covered in blood. And then just, you know, experiment with it. Like I just added some blood and some dirt to that shit. Put some more models around because I thought it looked a little bit too barren. You know, just take your time with it always. Put your own little play on it. I definitely need to lower these lights. They are just too fucking bright, dude. That's better. Yo, they were like beaming into my soul. Like this one too. Well, no, this one kind of matches that. But the fact that these were like reflecting so bright off of this white wall. Fuck that. This one needs to be lowered. This one also for continuity purposes. That's better. I'll move. Here we go. Okay. I could make them flicker, but I can't remember how to do that off the top of my head. I know I gotta go like into the properties and all sorts of shit. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to redo these buildings. See if I can find more models from the game that look better than this. Because you have like this high detailed shit, right? And then just these blocks and windows, like they look, nah, fuck that. Okay, this looks good, this looks good. This alley looks good for now. I think I also want to start maybe expanding this tram. Maybe start pushing it out a little further. As well as this area. Right now the players just go right here and then it cuts off. So that's probably what I'll be doing next. But I think for now I'm at a pretty good stopping point for today, at least on stream. Maybe I need to go in and fucking redetail these. Yeah. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? Feedback? Pretty satisfied with all this. Yeah, I don't see any big major problems here. Nothing that's like, that doesn't make any sense. I think we're good for today. Isn't that statue place too big? Which one? This? This area? Glad to see all the progress and learning so much from it. I appreciate you tuning in, Jail. I really do. I appreciate you stopping by, watching the streams, checking it out. You think that this is too big? Oh, the one with this. You think overall this is too like large of an area? So I kind of scaled it pretty close to the game itself, especially with like the Hudson building that lands. And it may be like a larger area, but to train, but I don't really have an issue if it's like too large of an area for people to train. And it's bigger than the game one? No shot, dude. I can't agree with you on that. Like, let's see if I can find an image. BioShock Infinite City. What's a good? It's like we have that. These won't be there. I don't know, dude. I think we're pretty to scale. Let's see if I can find a better one. That's like a panorama. Let's see, like that perspective right there. I think we're pretty decent. We're not perfect like 100%, but I think it's pretty good. Next time I'm gonna check for. Oh no, you're all good, dog. You're all good. I always like to take in feedback and hear what people have to say. Of course, it's the only way you get better. But yeah. So as we end the stream, if you haven't already, if you're just tuning in now, if you've been watching and you haven't, please join the Discord. You get notified when I go live. In the Discord, I have early access, so if you want to do that, you can absolutely do it. If you don't, no hard feelings. No big deal. But the main purpose in this is for me to get, like, you guys can play early. I get to hear you guys' feedback from a third party as to, like, hey, I played this and I think it sucks, or hey, you know, do better on this. So always looking for that. Always looking for constructive criticism. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been fun. I love working with you guys on the map, hearing you guys' 2 cents on it and your perspective. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop, and I'll see you guys on the next one.